So the second trailer for Jimmy Gunn's Superman has just dropped, and is it any better than the first trailer? Well, the answer to that question is no, it is not. In fact, it's even worse than the last trailer, and even given some proper context with what the story is going to be about, I'd argue it's way worse than the first trailer. I kind of enjoyed not having any context of what the story was going to be about, or just like what the whole story entailed, because I think even giving some proper context to what the story is about within this new trailer, I think it just makes things worse, and honestly, this movie just looks like a Temu version of Batman vs. Superman, or if Batman vs. Superman were made for Nickelodeon, or as a Nickelodeon original movie. That's what this trailer gives off, and we're going to react to this trailer in this awesome new video. Just something a little different than what I normally do. I've done some trailer reactions in the past, but this one I have to do a reaction to because it's just too damn funny, and there's quite a bit of stuff to go over with this new trailer. But before I do all that good shit, just go ahead, do your due diligence, and like and subscribe to this channel because you're not going to miss out on this banger content that I have in store for you. Now that that's finally out of the way, let's get into this trailer reaction for Superman L, brought to you by Jimmy Gunn.
Are you being serious right now?
My reaction to when I found out James Gunn was directing and writing a Superman movie.
Yeah.
You'd let me interview you as Superman.
Sure.
Sure. What the fuck? James, did you think to get another take of him saying sure? He sounds like a pussy here.
Ready?
Let's do it, Cronkite.
Yeah, anything for this boss bitch. Am I right?
Superman.
Miss Lane.
Okay, there's going to be a constant theme throughout this whole trailer of James Gunn trying to be him, and specifically both Richard Donner and Zack Snyder. Richard Donner already did a scene like this back in 1978. We don't need a recreation of that scene, especially a more sauceless one.
Recently, you've come under a lot of fire for what some might.
It's a lot of fire.
It's a lot.
Notice how he doesn't wince here in this trailer compared to the first one. It looks like James Gunn is taking Twitter criticism to heart.
Today, the Secretary of Defense said he was going to look into your actions. That's funny?
Why do women gotta be like this? He'd even say it was funny. Like, can you let the man speak? Bitch!
My actions? I stopped a war.
Maybe.
Not maybe. I did.
I'm not gonna lie here. I'll give James Gunn the W on this one. He is accurately portraying how obnoxious journalists are and how stupid and bitchy they are.
In effect, you illegally entered a country.
Guys, it's confirmed. James Gunn is doing a meta-commentary on border control and American sovereignty. Let this man cook, and James Gunn we trust. Let's fucking go. MAGA is here to stay.
This is how you're gonna be?
I'm not the one being interviewed, Superman.
Okay, geez, chill out with the eye twitching. Like, damn.
Did you consult with the president?
No.
You seemingly acting as a representative of
I
the
wasn't
United States
representing
will
anybody
cause more
except for me
problems around the world.
and doing good.
Okay, see, this particular scene right here is where the Batman vs. Superman comparisons start to come in. Because we've already done this song and dance with Batman vs. Superman, where Superman decides to do the right thing in a world where it doesn't really accept him. And when he does the right thing, there's a reaction to him doing the good thing or the right thing on a global scale. So you have to ask yourself, what is James Gunn doing here that's so much different from what BVS already accomplished? And it just seems like Gunn is making a more spelled out version of Batman vs. Superman rather than just trusting the audience in terms of understanding what's going on with the story. That's what it seems like to me.
I would question myself in the same situation and consider the consequences.
People were going to die. People were going to die.
Bruh. Oh, and we'll get to this horrible VFX shot here towards the ending of the video. DEI to the rescue.
Hey, buddy. Eyes up here.
Great. MCU-like quips. We're getting something totally original here, Gunn. Totally original. Keep cooking, buddy. On a side note, why does it look like his head is floating right here? Kind of weird. Oh, that's sick. I didn't realize we were getting a black shaded version of Mystique in this movie. Great shit, Gunn. Keep pushing those boundaries. Oh, and there's the star of the show. The one that's going to get pushed more than Superman himself in the marketing.
Your choices.
Okay, is it just me, or is there a lot of overacting going on with this trailer, with these characters in general? Like, there's so many, like, over-the-top facial expressions.
Your
Yeah, her whole body would have been snapped in half after the way he swooped her.
actions. That's what makes you.
Okay, the way this shot zooms out, if this isn't, like, found footage type of shot, then this shit just looks awkward as fuck. Like, everything about this looks so awkward.
Who you are.
I take it back. This looks way more awkward. Like, what's with the facial acting? Like, dude, relax a bit. Holy shit. Yo, it's Mr. Terrific. Holy shit. One of my favorite DC characters. Oh, wait, he didn't get a solo movie prior to this movie. I'm going to be so confused as to what's going on since he didn't get a solo movie. We didn't get proper build up to this character. What the fuck, guys? That's like rule number 1 of cape shit filmmaking.
Superman. He's not a man. He's an it.
James, did you seriously try to do your own version of this type of banger dialogue?
You were never a god. You were never even a man.
You get an A for effort, Gunn.
Somehow become the focal point of the entire world's conversation.
Wait, additional DC characters that didn't get proper build-ups in their own solo movies? Gunn, you fucking hack. Now I'm going to be confused as to what's going on with this movie. Thanks a lot.
I will not accept that.
Constipated Lex Luthor? That's a new one.
I cleaned your boots. I'll go get them for you.
Yo, Superman getting suited up. Chills. Fucking chills. It gives me as big a chills as when I saw Henry Danger suit up for the first time. That's not very heroic, is it? He's about to kill those innocent people. Again, these facial expressions. Like, Gunn, why do you direct your actors like this? Like, you bring the worst out in them. And then you have this right here. Like, I got no words for this. None at all. Except for this.
Creator of heaven and earth, have mercy on my soul.
It's very ironic that they put more effort into Metamorpho's look than Superman's look. Like, where are our priorities exactly? Like, where are they? Hey, Gunn, you're not outdoing what Snyder did. You're just not.
You have a dog?
Well, of course he has a dog. You know, we have to have the adorable animal trope to save face for this absolute shit show. So, yeah, that's my reaction to this second trailer for Superman L, brought to you by Jimmy Gunn. And it's exactly as you thought it'd be. It's a sauceless take on Batman vs. Superman. It's like, hey, if you ordered something from Jimmy Gunn's restaurant, it's like, hey, I want Batman vs. Superman 2.0, but hold the sauce. That's what we got with this. Just completely sauceless. This isn't outdoing anything that came before. Not even just Snyder's work, but someone like Richard Donner, even the people that worked on Smallville and even Superman and Lois. This is not outdoing any of those properties, or those interpretations or iterations of those characters, I should say. And of course, leave it to Jimmy Gunn stands because they never disappoint. You see so many inauthentic and dishonest takes about the Superman trailer saying how peak it is and how James Gunn understands the assignment. He's showing Hack Snyder what's up. Zack Snyder doesn't know shit about Superman. James Gunn gets it. You got all these inauthentic people, and then you got all the fake hype on Twitter and TikTok. It's just so obnoxious, so fake. These people will just they'll just glaze anything James Gunn is doing compared to what Snyder did, because anything that Zack Snyder is attached to, we have to hate on. That's just how these people operate. It's not even just that they can't just simply not like what Zack Snyder did with someone like Superman. No, they have to go out of their way to make up lies and then completely ignore what James Gunn is doing, which is basically copying what came before, especially with movies like Batman vs. Superman. And granted, he's taken elements from Man of Steel, Batman vs. Superman, and even Justice League, or Zack Snyder's Justice League, I should say, with this movie. James Gunn is not doing anything new. I've been telling you this from the very get-go. This guy has nothing to show for. He's got nothing new to offer. This is the same exact shit you've gotten before, but with way less sauce. And the complete dishonesty that I've been seeing from James Gunn stans, or the people that would just defend slop no matter what, it's palpable. It's insane to see online. And before I conclude this video and my overall thoughts on this Superman trailer, something I want to bring up is this one particular tweet I came across, which says, "People saying the effects look bad are straight up lying." And then I rightfully point out that out of all the clips this guy could have chosen, this is the one particular shot he chooses to make his point. And granted, I know a lot of the VFX shots in this trailer were just not good altogether. They looked very bland and not very polished altogether. I understand that a lot of them were bad, but this is the one shot that this guy chose. Dude, there were so many other shots you could have chosen to make your point, but this is the one you go to. It just shows you what we're dealing with here. These people will defend slop no matter what. They're everything wrong with cinema. Basically the moves we're getting today is thanks to idiots like this guy right here, these Jimmy Gunn stans that don't know anything about filmmaking or just how storytelling works altogether. They don't know anything, and I've said this multiple times, and I'm going to keep saying it because I'm going to be one of the few people on this platform that is willing to call it out and just call it like it is. And another thing I was going to bring up is this one other tweet I saw, this fucking retard right here that I always see on my timeline. He has the worst takes possible, and I saw him tweet this out saying, "This is our reward for enduring the DCEU." Basically saying that everything Zack Snyder did was just complete bullshit. The DC fans, the real DC fans, were suffering from terrible content, and now they're getting great stuff. Yeah, this tweet right here, I know Brown Hands typed this one. Just complete midwittery. These people will just say anything because they hate Zack Snyder's work. They can't just simply not like his work. They hate the guy altogether. I don't get it. It's really strange behavior, just like complete derangement syndrome or Snyder derangement syndrome. These people just can't not like his work or just simply enjoy Gunn's work. No, in order to prop up Gunn's work, they have to downplay what Snyder did with his movies, because they just can't help themselves. They're complete assholes. They're very dishonest people, and they're everything wrong with cinema. I'm tired of these people. I'm tired of their bullshit. I don't want to see their shit anymore. I hope their movies flop altogether, just like how they wish for Snyder's universe to flop back in the day. And honestly, you can point out their hypocrisy all the livelong day. You can do it so many times, and there's so many examples of this on Twitter. I'm not going to go through every single one of them, but the point being is these people are deranged. They need help, and everything they say about Zack Snyder fans and how terrible they are and how they're a cult, this is how they operate. This is actually, those criticisms apply to themselves because they're massive hypocrites. They always have been, they always will be, but enough of them. I'm over that shit. This trailer altogether, not very impressive. And to kind of summarize my overall thoughts, or everything I've been saying throughout this video, and even within my closing thoughts, I thought I'd go ahead and post this tweet here that I think completely summarizes everything we saw in this trailer. I think this guy's totally vindicated on everything he said, and has said in the past. I follow this guy on Twitter. You should go check him out. But yeah, this guy is 100% right. Everything that we saw in this trailer has already been done before. Nothing is original. It looks like it's trying to set out to please everyone while pleasing no one. It looks like it's just made for Twitter, just taking in that whole Twitter mindset, or film Twitter, I should say. That whole crowd, they suck. And this overall look that this film is giving off is really sending that message. And it's kind of giving a bad look on some of these characters altogether, like how Clark Kent is shouting at Lois Lane and acting like a child of all things. Like that is not Clark Kent. My Clark Kent would never do that. My Superman would never do that, okay? He doesn't yell at Lois Lane like a total child when someone asks him a tough question. But that's neither really here nor there, you guys. In closing, I'm going to leave it to you guys now. What did you guys think of this new trailer from James Gunn's new Superman movie? Did you like it? Did you not? And I actually have a challenge for Jimmy Gunn stans that are watching this video and are planning on leaving a dislike, and they probably already have, even before watching the video itself, because, you know, like I said before, they can't help themselves. But no, in all seriousness, I have a challenge for them. If you can list me in multiple ways how this new Superman movie isn't just basically Batman vs Superman, but Hold the Sauce edition, go ahead and type in the comments below and do it in MLA style. Give me like 5 paragraphs altogether, summarizing your thoughts as to why I'm wrong about my overall thoughts on this trailer, and try doing that in proper English and no Ebonics. No Ebonics allowed. Nah, but in all seriousness, you guys, for real, I want to hear what you guys have to say for yourselves. What do you think of my overall thoughts in this video? What do you think of my overall trailer reaction? Am I justified in my reaction? Am I not? Go ahead and sound off in the comments below. And if you liked what you saw, go ahead and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because you're not going to want to miss out on this banger content that I have in store for you. But with all that being said, folks, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.